Okay, welcome to a new episode of Nate's MMA Corner. I'm Nathan. If you're watching my show, you're in my corner. Before I get into today's episode, I just got to remind people to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just click below on the subscribe button. Also, I need all the subscribers I can get. Also, what was I gonna say? I'll make this a quick post-fight episode and then give my thoughts on Bisping's retirement. So, what else was I going to say? I think that's about it. Yeah, I'm sure it'll come back to me if it's a big deal. Anyhow, so this is a post-fight rundown of Till versus Thompson, a catchweight clash. And yeah, the main event was a catchweight at 174.5 pounds, Darren Till versus Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. A lot of people felt Thompson was robbed in this fight, but if you go on fightmetric.com, you'll see that Darren Till won rounds 2, 3, and 5, I believe it is. So, he won the majority of the rounds. Not a whole lot happened in this fight, but Darren Till did win fair and square in this fight. Darren won unanimous decision, 48-47, 49-46, and 49-46. I say that's about accurate. So Darren Till just needs to make weight, and he's on to the next big thing. Then in the co-main event, we had Neil Magny versus Craig White. Craig White was a newcomer, late replacement in the fight. Neil Magny did his thing, won TKO, knee and punches, round 1. It was pretty amazing. It was a tail end of the first round. This was one of my favorite fights on the card. This was definitely one of the best fights in the card. And did Neil? No, Neil did not get a bonus. I kind of wish he did. But nonetheless, the other fighters that got bonuses, they definitely deserved them. So no argument there. Then in the featherweight division, we had Arnold Allen versus Mads Burnell. Mads Burnell made weight. For this fight, Arnold Allen was my pick to win, and it was looking like Arnold was not going to win. He was being taken down quite a bit. But then midway into round 3, submission front choke, pretty amazing from Arnold Allen. Faraz Zahabi did a great job training him in submissions, obviously, and it paid off. Arnold Allen definitely is a prospect at featherweight. I've been saying it for quite a while. Just look out for Arnold Allen. Anyhow, then also in the featherweight division, we had Makwan Amirkhani versus Jason Knight. And I knew Makwan's wrestling would be the factor here, and it was. He landed a fair amount of takedowns throughout the fight, which won him the decision, in my opinion. And but Jason Knight, I gotta say, definitely won that first round, but I had it 2 rounds to 3, rounds 2 and 3 for Makwan. So split decision win for Makwan. I would disagree with that. I think it's 29-28 unanimous decision for Makwan. That's how I would have had it, but oh well, the right guy won the fight. Then in the welterweight division, we had Claudio Silva versus Nordine Taleb. Wow. This was submission rear naked choke, round 1. Claudio Silva is back after a long layoff. He looked amazing in this fight. I was not expecting him to do what he did to Nordine Taleb so early. Nordine Taleb is a tough, durable veteran from TriStar. He's been fighting the UFC for quite a while, and he was on The Ultimate Fighter. I mean, this guy is not easy to finish, but he made it look easy. Now, Nordine did have a dispute after the fight about, the ref doing something, and then it froze him up for a second, and then Silva was able to sink in the submission. But, it is what it is. That's between them, I guess. I mean, who knows what was going through their heads at the time, but Claudio Silva officially won submission rear naked choke. Then in the middleweight division to kick off the main card, we had Darren Stewart versus Eric Spicely. Eric Spicely, you know, he's had some great submission wins, and I was kind of debating with myself, like, you know, is he going to go for some submissions and upset everyone here? Because I believe Stewart was a favorite in this fight, but Darren Stewart's a knockout artist, and he had home country advantage going into this fight. So yeah, I picked Stewart on my fantasy, and I got this one right. I killed it on my fantasy overall. It was like 8-3, I believe. Wait, yeah, 8-3, I believe it was. So I did pretty good. But yeah, Darren Stewart won second round TKO punches, which is about how I had it. You know, I think I said on my fantasy round 1 or 2 knockout win for Darren Stewart. So I was fairly spot on with that one. Anyhow, congrats to Lena Landsberg for her big win over Gina, and then Tom Breeze over Dan Kelly. Tom Breeze had a long layoff as well. And anyhow, I just got to give a shout out to Michael Bisping. He had a great career. He's retired now. As many of you know, on my Facebook and Twitter and throughout my YouTube shows, you know, I've met Michael Bisping several times over the years, and he's pretty cool with people. And I definitely look forward to seeing where he goes from here. I know he runs some UFC gyms, and he does broadcasting stuff, and he's always fun to watch and hear his thoughts on fights. So yeah, best wishes to Michael Bisping and his family. And yeah, he definitely made me into a fan of his over the years. And yeah, for those of you that haven't seen my pictures with Bisping, I'll post them on my Facebook page. Add me as a friend on Facebook, Nate Craig on Facebook. Like and subscribe to his YouTube channel, and I'm Nate Craig 3 on Twitter. Add me on Twitter, and I gotta do something with my Instagram. But anyways, I'll get to that at some point. Anyhow, so until then, see ya.